It's been good working with you. It's all the ingredients, isn't it? Putting it all together, as we just said there, healthy body, healthy mind. But I think the biggest thing learning is the abundance mindset. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, isn't it? Sort of, but I think because let's face it, you don't do anything. I've got to do it.
Show you
You
the
know,
way.
yeah, it's that, like I say, that voice at the end of the tunnel. Um, but it's a bit of everything.
You want to stay in the position where you've gotten to, where it's like, you ended up three new girls in 1 week and all these dates and, the abundance mindset just returning.
It's been a journey, and probably one that, and I look at it like I think when we spoke the other day, it's like once I get into a relationship, then there's new rules that apply then, isn't there? As
Yeah.
in,
Not so much new, but you take everything you learn, and this time you don't lose yourself along the way. You pretty much did all the work, man. So like I told you what to do and you did it and it was working, and then you made it your own. So that was honestly couldn't have been any better, really. You got the result.
yeah, yeah, 100%, isn't it? But I think that all stems from the abundance where I was. Yeah, it's night and day, isn't it? Wanting a relationship, just wanting, not or actually what, needing one, feeling like I need one, like whereas now it's, yeah, investing in myself. I don't mind taking myself out for a dinner.
Independence.
Yeah, stop talking about it and do it. Like
Yes.
in my mind.
That's because you're holding yourself to higher standards now.
Yeah. So that, and like you say, if I work on myself, my physique, my business, that will come. It will come when you're least expecting it, type thing. And then at least doing all this dating and stuff, I'm sort of not so quick now to put a woman on a pedestal. Because how long has it been? 8 weeks?
Yeah, around
Doesn't
that.
even feel. It feels like 4 weeks.
I know, isn't that crazy?
And I mean, like, there's a sign. I mean, I get the message this morning from the ex. Hey, stranger, how are you? And like 6 weeks ago, that would have been, oh, fuck, what do I do? What do I, it's like I've almost forgotten about it now. And I still care for her, but I don't have any desires to hook up with her. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, that's important, man.
So yeah, time. I've learned the value of time for myself. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
It's growth, bro. Like a couple of weeks ago, that would have, like, a text from her would have been like, oh shit, maybe I could work things out. Maybe I'll get back together. You would run back to the comfort zone, what you're familiar with. And now you're like, fuck that shit. Like, you're on a new level. She doesn't deserve you anymore.
Working with you, it's knowing that where I am now is a peaceful, calm state. So why go to the waters of unrest? I'm better off, yeah. Unless it's going to add value, at least maintain that peaceful state. And also, I don't go backwards, do I? I mean, like I saw that guy on your Discord saying, oh, the girls wanting to talk to him. And
yeah,
it's like, she's an ex. Once they're an ex, they got to remain an ex, don't they?
Yeah. Now that guy, he just started, right? So he's only in the first week. He's struggling. Just like, first week for you, it was a struggle. So that's why I love this Discord too, because now you got guys who have been where he's been. You're now out of it, right? And now just a community of guys. So it's like every new guy that comes in, he's struggling, and they're basically, they're both struggling with the ex right now. They want to try to work it out with the ex, or they're watching their stories and stuff like that. And you got you and the other guys that have moved past that already, are given the great advice of like, dude, fuck that, focus on yourself and new girls and things like that. And that's why this community, I think, is great, because it's guys, basically have been where you've been and then are now out of it, just like myself. And it's just nice to have just a group.
I think for men to be have an outlet with other men where they can have, ask these questions,
yep,
and realize that they're not alone, and that's not actually.
I think it's huge.
It's not a unique, like I just said there, the shit that these girls have done to me, they're doing to him in France. The exact same formula. It's just like they all read the same bloody book, don't they?
Yeah, because the journey never ends. It's not like, oh, the 8 weeks is up now, no more work on me ever again. Like, we did it. It never stops. It's just, this was just a way of me to like show you like, hey, this is the way of life, pretty much. Like, do this for yourself always, and you'll always feel great. That's the thing, is most people just don't do things long enough to see the results. They don't stick with it long enough.
Definitely sleep, water, nutrition. I'm in the best position, the best healthy condition of my life.
The difference of then and now is just insane.
I mean, like, by having those, I've committed to the gym. Is Like now, I'm going to go to the gym today. If you did it in 8 weeks and you transform like that, well, I've got another 8 weeks in front of me that I can do it.
Oh, it's from guys like you too, man, that I've met that have like been in the program and like basically like seeing that like it works. Do the work, and what worked for me is working for other people. You find something that's gonna make someone else's life better or easier, and you can help them and use it that way, you know. So
Yeah.
I find that that's pretty much the name of life in that sense.